Hello everyone, welcome to the Learning and Leading Cafe, where I'll be creating weekly screencasts to share with you from my little corner of the world. My name is Amy Rudd and I am the instructional coach at the I Promise School. I'm just back from ISTE 2019 in Philadelphia and it was nothing short of amazing. So many dedicated teachers there to learn from and meet. So grateful for the opportunity. One of the highlights of our experience was watching the Hack the Classroom event with our own Jessica Tozy. If you didn't get a chance to see it yet, it's archived on Facebook. Just look up Hack the Classroom, Microsoft. If you're interested, we can send the link as well. We're so proud of our Jess and how she articulated the connection between social-emotional learning and the Hacking STEM lessons from the Brain Gong unit. We look forward to our continued partnership with Microsoft and the Hacking STEM lessons. One of the things we enjoyed about the conference was finding the amazing messages that were just posted everywhere. One of my favorites was a giant staircase that had the following words on it, and I really liked the message that this sent, so I wanted to share it with you. Bold educators grow together. Bold educators empower learners. And bold educators activate change. So one of the questions that I was inspired to think about is, what steps will you take to grow, empower, and change this year? Now I'd like to share with you my top 3 takeaways from ISTE 2019. One of the key ideas that we heard over and over from the sessions is to make sure to build relationships with your students. Without them, the point of using tech is meaningless. One of my favorite quotes from the conference came from Michael Bonner, who is an educator from the Ron Clark Academy. He says, "You can expect withdrawal from something you've never invested in." In other words, if we aren't investing time to make connections with our students, we can't expect to get anything out of them in terms of achievement. Number 2 is making sure to become a facilitator of learning. Becoming more of a facilitator of learning is really key. Making sure that we're seeking input from others, asking better questions, and also beginning with our end in mind. Remember, as your coach, I'm available to support you and your students. Count me in. The third idea that was a big takeaway is remembering not to use tech for tech's sake. We need to make sure that we consider the why. What's our purpose? How are our students interested? And what additional connections can we make with the community and even the world? One of the things that we talked about in one of our sessions was how we were educating students for the 21st century learning, and here the big goal was 2020, and now all of a sudden 2020 is 6 months away. Well, we know that the ideas behind what employers are looking in terms of future-ready skills are complex problem solving, critical thinking, and creativity. We want to make sure that we're working on teaching those skills specifically with our students as we teach meaningful lessons and work to facilitate a learning environment that will foster that kind of growth. All right, that about wraps it up for this week. Thanks for joining me, and I hope that if you have a comment or a thought related to our screencast here, that you please email me or send me a note. I really enjoyed having this time with you, and I want you to know that I appreciate you. I love you, and I hope you're having an enjoyable summer. Thanks. See you next week.